The White House is considering another $200 billion after that if China keeps retaliating. Trade principals met yesterday with the president, and this announcement was the result of that meeting, and it was a response that was espoused internally by Peter Navarro, the administration's trade hawk, whose voice has grown louder amid Larry Kudlow's absence and Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin's reticence to pursue this strategy. A policy slapping tariffs on $250 billion or more in Chinese imports would touch a large portion of goods coming into the U.S. from China, and it would seem to go outside the mandate of the U.S. trade representative to try to limit the impact on goods that are bought by consumers across the board. Were China to retaliate in kind, as it has so far, it's suggested overnight that it would retaliate quantitatively and qualitatively. If it retaliated quantitatively, that would encapsulate all U.S. annual exports to China. But investors fear they would do something else, like devalue the yuan or sell treasuries, and that would hit the market even harder. So who will strike first? Beacon Policy Advisors notes that the U.S. has a lengthy legal process to follow, which would delay this new set from taking effect for months, saying the USTR will need to provide evidence that there is a triggering issue for the tariffs and go through a notice and comment period on the proposed tariffs. This means that no matter how fast Trump moves, China will always be able to move faster. The president, though, is still showing signs of wanting to make a deal. The White House will appeal to GOP senators tomorrow to try to restore business for China's ZTE. The White House wants to. The Senate overwhelmingly opposed that in a vote last night. But the White House wants to soften or remove that language that would hinder a potential reprieve for ZTE. They want to retain that leverage as these talks with China continue behind the scenes.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.